I'm going to go over what Google Ads is and how it works, as this is the first step in understanding how to use Google Ads. So in order to explain how Google Ads works, let's start by talking about a search campaign. This is what most people think of when they start talking about Google Ads. In fact, before we even talk about Google Ads, let's take a step back and talk about Google and their goals. Google's entire goal with any search, free or paid, is to bring the customer the most relevant search possible. So if you wanted to find someone to repair your furnace, then Google is going to try and interpret what you wrote and bring you relevant results that will help you achieve your goal of repairing your furnace. Google's ability to do this is what makes it so useful and essentially the best tool on the internet. Understanding Google's main goal is essential for Google Ads, as free and paid listings work in very similar ways. And if we can align our goals with Google's goals, then we are in a win-win scenario with Google and our customer. Let's walk through a scenario. Picture this: you're cozied up at home and outside the temperatures have dropped way below freezing. Suddenly there's a strange noise from your furnace. Not a good sign. Then the dreaded silence as it stops working. The warmth in your house starts to slip away and you now see your breath. This is where the journey into Google Ads begins. A person with a problem. So as a person with a problem, we are on the hunt for a solution. So where do we turn to find answers to our problems? Google, right? Essentially, all people searching on Google are trying to solve or get an answer to a problem. They want to find a solution, whether that is that they need to figure out how to turn on their new iPhone or they need to buy a new furnace. It all starts with a problem. This problem turns into a search, which hopefully results in a solution. That solution might come in the way of an online article or maybe a paid service or product. The goal as an advertiser is to ensure your solution matches with the right customer. If we can match our solution to the right customer, then everyone wins. As I mentioned, there are two types of listings that you will see. One is a paid listing and one is a free listing. When you do a search for furnace repair near me, you might see a paid listing or an organic listing. Both will likely show up for this type of search. Paid searches will be marked with sponsored right above the listing. So you might be wondering, well, if I can show up for a free listing, why would we ever want to show up for a paid listing? Well, free traffic isn't overly consistent and it's not easy to show up for the terms that you want to show up for. Not only that, but your competitors are likely to use ads that will show above your free listings. Paid is usually listed at the top, while free usually comes next depending on the search. Google is like the gas for your fire. If you want people to see your fire, you throw gas on it. Yes, it can cost more money, but if it is bringing you results, then it will be worth every penny. Now, how does a customer get your ad when they search for your business? The simple answer is that if you want to show up for a certain search, for example, furnace repair near me, then you need to bid money on that term within Google Ads. You might tell Google that you're willing to spend $1 for each click. This is called bidding on a keyword. This means that when someone clicks on your ad, you are willing to pay $1 for that click. Essentially, you have to compete with other advertisers for this in an auction that happens for every search. This auction is automatic and you never see it. If you are only willing to spend $1 but your competitors are willing to spend $2 for a search, then you might still show for that ad, but your competitor might show as the first result and you might show as the second result. Or if your bids are too low, you might not show at all. So the goal of Google Ads is to make more money than you're spending. It's like a vending machine that makes money. If you put $1 into the vending machine and the vending machine spits out $5, this seems like a pretty good deal to me. Once you find the right search that produces your version of $5, then it's all about putting more money in the machine to get more money out. There are some things that we have to watch out for, and it's not as easy as it sounds, but Google gives us a lot of tools to help us get the right customers. For example, they give us tools like negative keywords that help us eliminate bad searches. So if someone searched for, I need someone to repair my furnace, but if you don't actually repair furnaces and only sell furnaces, then maybe you can eliminate that search term, repair, and you will never show up for repair again. This is done with that negative keyword. Not only that, but we can see a lot of other data such as devices used for the search, time of day, day of the week, and many other things that help us adjust and improve performance. You can even show multiple ads and see which ones perform the best. Google also does this in the background with what's called a responsive search ad. So lastly, I've been talking a lot about search ads. but there are other types of ads as well. Display ads are the type of ads that you see on other websites. These usually show as an image and text. These type of ads are often tailored to someone that has an interest in a certain type of product or service. Google has these buckets of audiences that you can use to show your ad to this certain type of person that fits into that category. So maybe Google saw that they did a search for repairing their furnace, so they might put them in this category that says this group of people are interested in getting a furnace repaired. Display ads are also great for keeping your brand in front of a potential customer, as you can do what's called remarketing. This is where you're showing an ad to someone that has already been to your website before, so you stay on top of mind while they make their buying decisions. For product-based companies, you can use shopping ads. These ads are designed to showcase your product with an image and price, making it really easy for customers to make a good purchase decision. Lastly, we have Performance Max, which is Google's newest campaign type. This campaign combines search, shopping, display, YouTube, and more. It is like the Swiss Army knife of Google Ads. It can be great for some advertisers, but you have to really be careful with it, as you lose a lot of control and can spend a lot of money before ever earning that back. This type of campaign relies on accurate leads and sales tracking, so it's not for everyone. We've really only scratched the surface of Google Ads with this video. If you want to learn more, make sure you check out this video where I show you exactly how to set up your Google Ads step by step. And if this sounds a little bit overwhelming and you want more help on this, reach out to us at focusyouраds.com and we'd love to have a conversation with you. Take care and see you in the next video.